All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Village Leadership Academy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to our all school assembly, our first virtual assembly at VLA. We are excited that you all were able to join us this morning. We have a couple of treats and surprises for you all. Just like we would in our normal assembly, during a normal assembly, we start with the affirmation. So we're going to start and begin our assembly with this morning, our assembly affirmation. We're going to get started shortly. I'm just going to wait for just a few folks to join. So we're going to get started, people. Thank you all for coming in. I see our students are slowly and surely coming in. We're super excited to have you all here with us. Today is a new day for us to learn. We're going to think with our hearts, work with our hands, and be nice and kind to all of our students. And I know we all are ready to begin. I am your assistant principal, Ms. Konibaje, and we have our teachers here and staff here ready to greet you and say good morning. So we'll just start in the order of our classes. Ms. Span, you can go ahead and start and introduce yourself.
Good morning, I'm Mrs. Span. I teach kindergarten.
Good morning, I'm Miss Leopoldo. I teach first grade.
Good morning, VLA. I'm Mr. Reed and I teach second grade.
Good morning, VLA. I am Miss Bikes and I am one of your third grade teachers.
And I am the other third grade teacher, Miss Konibaje.
Good morning, VLA. I'm Miss Njai and I teach fourth grade.
Good morning, VLA. I am Miss Henderson and I teach fifth grade.
Good morning, VLA. I am Mr. Hobson and I am the sixth grade homeroom teacher.
Good morning, VLA. I am Mrs. Parker and I am the seventh grade homeroom teacher.
Good morning, VLA students and staff. I am Wadi. I am your social justice teacher, middle school, eighth grade homeroom teacher. Thank you.
So we are all excited to see that you all are joining us and in for our school assembly. I know some of our faces are very familiar to you. Some of our faces you might not know. So we just wanted to briefly introduce ourselves as a staff and as a team. We're going to hop right into our first assembly here. And today's assembly, we are going to recognize our Pillar of Justice students. So those students who were recognized for a pillar in the month of September for kindness, because that is our Pillar of Justice for September. And the month of October is curiosity. Each staff member and students were able to help identify and pick a student for those pillars, for the pillars of kindness and for the pillars of curiosity. So we are going to share and recognize our Pillar of Justice students this morning. And so we'll just go ahead and get started. We'll start with our grade order. So Ms. Span, we'll have you start first, and I'll move this into speaker view.
Okay, my Pillar of Justice for September is Leah Gibbs.
You're on mute.
Oh, no, I'm not on mute. You can't hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay. Sorry, I'm pulling out my pillow of justice.
Oh, something happened.
Find it. Thank you, Ms. Bites. All right. We are proud to announce Leah Giltz as our Pillar of Justice for the month of kindness. Um, we are proud to announce our Pillar of Justice for kindness for the month of September. Leah, Miss Day, and I thought about kindness, and your name was the first to come up. At first, we couldn't figure out how kindergartners could display kindness through Zoom. Kindness is an action word. But lo and behold, you showed us that it doesn't matter where you are. If you're kind, it will show. We began to ponder on the wonderful ways you display kindness. You know, you know what, boys and girls? She displays kindness all the time. Every morning, since I can remember, Leah always says, "Good morning, Mrs. Span." And she even asks me, "How are you today?" What a kind thing to ask. Leah is also very helpful when it comes to her classmates. When I ask students to get out certain materials for class, Leah will hold the supplies up in the camera to help students who are not sure. This is a tremendous help to me, and she does it almost every day for the every class. What a kind gesture. Leah, we are proud of how you are blossoming into a kind and noble leader. Congratulations and keep up the good work.
That's so awesome. That was awesome. Thank you so much, Miss Fan. And congratulations, Leah. Congratulations. Go ahead and read the second pillar of justice for curiosity.
Me, Miss Day, and I are proud to announce JCon Bryant as our pillar of justice for the month of October for curiosity. Oh, what a curious brain JCon has. Always asking questions, sharing his knowledge, which lets me know that he's curious, and being courageous and asking questions no matter what. JC, your brain has grown so much since the first day of school because of your curiosity, and I am proud of how much knowledge you've obtained. Never lose your sense of wonder, JCon. Never stop learning, never stop exploring. Hey, who knows? You might come up with some great inventions someday. JCon, we are proud of you and we see you blossoming into a curious social justice leader right before our eyes. Way to go, JCon, and keep up the good work.
Good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's hear from Miss Leopoldo as she will introduce her Pillar of Justice students for kindness for September and October, kindness and curiosity.
Good morning, VLA. So in first grade, we said the best way to show kindness is through your actions. We brainstormed a tremendous amount of ways that we can show kindness to each other, especially now when the world needs it the most. My class already knows who our POJ recipient is for kindness, so they're going to keep it a secret until the end. But this student never shies away from an opportunity to be kind. When his classmates were presenting their All About Me projects, he always had the most uplifting and thoughtful comments about their projects. He has shown kindness to me by reminding me that it is okay to make mistakes, even for a teacher. He has even shown kindness to the people he lives with by helping them clean the house and do chores. His kindness is contagious. Also in first grade, we like to do drum rolls. So can I please get a drum roll? It is with great honor to announce Jamont Williams as our POJ recipient for kindness. And then I will also announce our curiosity recipient. So a question that came up during our discussion about curiosity is, why is it important to be curious? And I thought that was an excellent question. Why is it important to be curious? Together, we decided it is important to be curious because when we are curious, we ask a lot of questions. When we ask a lot of questions, we find answers. And in the process of asking these questions and finding these answers, we are learning. We are gaining knowledge about the things around us. This specific student is very curious about the things around her. Around him, I'm sorry. He is constantly learning and filling his brain with new knowledge. He is actually very knowledgeable about most animals, so if you have a question, you should go to this kid. If he continues to be curious, which I know he will be unstoppable. So again, can I get a drum roll, please? It is with great honor to announce our POJ recipient for curiosity, Caleb Scott. Congratulations, Jamont and Caleb.
Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. Very good, very good. Let's move on. And by the way, I've been reading comments in the chat and the students are saying hello. They like your costume, Miss Leopoldo and Miss Pikes. So they're all greeting us and giving us very warm wishes. Let's move on to our second grade teacher, Mr. Reed.
Awesome. Good morning, VLA. It's Mr. Reed again. It's so good to hear that you are all enjoying the virtual assembly so far. We're going to go ahead and get started with our September POJ. Kindness is defined as the act of being friendly, generous, and considerate. Ever Williams, our 2020 September POJ recipient, has shown us all of those characteristics so far this school year. Ever is a friendly face and personality in our class. When I asked the class to help me choose a friend who shows kindness, over half of them did not hesitate to send me a private chat that said, Ever. Ever has been generous with his knowledge and understanding. He is always willing to answer a question or ask a clarifying question for a friend. Ever has been considerate with his use of Zoom, being sure to mute his mic when asked, directs his attention to the speaker, and always waits for Mr. Reed's go-ahead before leaving class. In a world where Ever can be whatever he wants to be, Ever is kind. Awesome job, buddy. I'm gonna move on to October. Albert Einstein once said, the important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Second grade October POJ recipient Alex McCrae continues to walk in that existence daily, and for that, he has earned the Pillar of Justice Award for curiosity. Alex is never afraid to ask questions. What are we doing today? Did you know that? Followed by whatever new finding he has discovered that day. Or even a simple, Mr. Reed, what did you do for your break? Curiosity is also defined as a desire to learn. Alex's enthusiasm for learning is remarkable. He seeks to move forward when he has mastered a skill and relearn when he doesn't quite understand. Virtual learning has allowed Alex to inquire about things that he maybe have never imagined. What does it mean to be the co-host? Or, Mr. Reed, can I share my screen? I hope that Alex's curious spirit continues to live for days on end in order to not only make our school a better place, but our world. In a world where Alex can be whatever he wants to be, Alex McCrae is curious. Awesome job, boys.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Congratulations, congratulations. I am one of the third grade teachers at VLA, so I am going to introduce our third grade recipient for kindness. I am excited to announce, and like Ms. Leopoldo, my students are already aware who the Pillar of Justice recipient is, but I'm excited to announce the third grade Pillar of Justice recipient for kindness is Grace Hopkinson. Kindness is the act of being friendly, generous, and considerate of others. Third grade, and I believe Grace demonstrates kindness throughout the virtual learning day. When I asked third grade to choose a recipient for kindness, Grace's name was instantly typed into our chat box feature. Her classmates stated in second grade, Grace shared resources and class materials without hesitation. In virtual learning, students noted that Grace was always offering them words of encouragement and support when needed. Grace is often listening attentively and sets an example for others to do the same. In addition, when students need help with the class assignment, Grace will often stay behind and ask if she can help. It is for these reasons we, third grade and I, choose Grace as our Pillar of Justice recipient for kindness. Thank you, Grace, for showering us with your acts of kindness. And so now I'm going to move on to our Pillar of Justice recipient for curiosity. I'm excited to announce Bishpa Manahor as our Pillar of Justice Award recipient for curiosity. Bishpa embodies curiosity every day, from his eagerness to learn new things about science to his interest in learning new things about technology and coding. When asked to choose a person who demonstrates curiosity, some third graders noted that Bishpa always asks questions and has great wonders. When he needs support, Bishpa never hesitates to raise his hand to ask questions. He is constantly sharing new things that he learns with us and will often support others in their need of help with technology or navigating the computer. Whenever Vishva shows his excitement to learn new things, his excitement spreads on to others, which contributes to our positive learning environment. For these reasons and many more, I'm ecstatic to celebrate Vishva as our Pillar of Justice of Curiosity. Congratulations, Vishva. And so now we will move on to our additional third grade teacher, Miss Bites.
Good morning, everyone. My students know also who the POJ is for kindness, and I'm kind of sad he will not be tuned in because he has a loss in his family today. So please send him lots of love. But I am so excited to honor you, and I'm so proud to announce the recipient for the POJ Kindness Award for the month of September is Gabriel Marshall. Gabriel's curiosity and consideration are a refreshing addition to our virtual classroom. Gabriel is always eager to lend a helping hand to a friend or a teacher in need. His enthusiasm to engage and learn is contagious amongst his peers. Gabe always makes it his business to compliment a friend or give them a word of encouragement through the Zoom chat. Good deeds are second nature to Gabe as he subconsciously helps a friend find the correct page through Zoom or patiently waits to share a personal thought or experience as it relates to our learning. Drawing upon his unquestionable compassion, we wholeheartedly recommend Gabriel for the POJ Kindness Award. Way to go, Gabe. And we love you, Gabe, and your family. And now I will go on to October. It is with great honor that I present to you the recipient for the POJ Curiosity Award for this month, October, is none other than Deasia Blizzard. Curiosity is a strong desire to know or learn something, and whatever Deasia wants to know, she is without a doubt going to find out. Noticing a change in my usual background during virtual learning one day, Dee Dee had to feed her curiosity by popping into the chat. Where you at? You at home? Dee Dee never fails to express her urge to find out about someone or something. Her refreshing, curious mind is wide-ranging as she goes out of her way to greet and learn about the people and experiences in her environment. Curious people ask questions, read, and explore. During her independent time one day, I witnessed Dee Dee on the internet researching sickle cells, as she is aware my youngest daughter has sickle cell disease. Looking down at her shirt, the shirt she was wearing, she looked up to me and told me she needed to learn more about these cells. This genuine curiosity gave me chills. Curiosity leads to more information seeking, which in turn leads to higher creativity. And Dee Dee, you are an artist. She is not shy about sharing her masterpieces with the class. I'm so proud of you, Deasia. Never stop asking questions, never stop wanting to learn, and never stop creating. Congratulations, Dee Dee.
Congratulations. I love that. Never stop wanting to learn. So true. Let's move on to our 4th grade teacher, Miss Njai.
Good morning, everybody. Our September Pillar of Justice for Kindness Award. I imagine that in 2019, this student was the kind of girl that would hold the door open for her classmates when they were approaching from way down the hall. The kind of girl who would sharpen pencils for peers and seek out the owner of the random blue marker that was rolling around under the table. I bet she was the kind of girl who would bring tissue to a friend who had lost a tear or 10. All I can do is imagine because this month's award recipient for kindness is new to our village, and unfortunately, I'm getting to know her from the opposite side of the computer screen. I've only known her a couple of months, but I can already tell that this girl's middle name is probably Kind. Madison Kind Holman keeps an ever-present smile on her face. And for me, this speaks volumes about her personality. Her bubbly demeanor happily greets me every morning, even when she's running late and I'm in mid-sentence beginning the lesson. If the tone and the voice of a classmate sounds even a little bit sad, Madison is asking, "What's wrong? Are you all right?" She will even start up a chat conversation just to check on her new friend's well-being. I believe Maya Angelou said it best when she wrote, "I've learned that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel." Congratulations, Madison. Keep being the kind and caring young lady that you have proven yourself to be. Madison Holman. All right, and for October for curiosity. Curiosity is defined as a strong feeling of wanting to find out about something. Synonyms include inquisitive, eager, and questioning. These are all words I can use to describe Zachary Wilson. Zach is new to VLA, but that hasn't kept him from diving in head first. From day one, he's been trying to get to know his classmates as well as the school culture, even in these most inconvenient of times. In class, I can always count on a question from Zach. There's always an enthusiastic eagerness to know whenever that curiosity is sparked. Earlier this week, during our social justice lesson on human origins, I was talking to the class about early man in East Africa. Oh my goodness. The light bulb in his head came on and the questions were nonstop. He asked me to pronounce Australopithecine twice. On the third time, he told me to just spell it for him. A few seconds later, he yelled, "Oh, I see him." Moments later, there was curiosity-driven questions about the name of the country, Djibouti. We can imagine the direction that took. I read a quote once that said, throughout childhood and involved adult close by who enthusiastically shares and responds to child's delights and discovery is very important. I agree with this sentiment wholeheartedly, and I'm so glad that I'm able to be one such adult in Zach's childhood, as well as everyone else in his class. Congratulations, Zach. Keep keeping me on my toes, young man.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Very good, very good, very good. Let's go ahead and move to our 5th grade teacher, Miss Henderson.
Good morning, VLA. I am going to go ahead and do our Pillar of Justice recipient for kindness. 5th grade is proud to announce our first Pillar of Justice recipient for the 2020-2021 school year. Drum roll, please. Maddie Cadota Bulow. Bob Curry once wrote, "Unexpected kindness is the most powerful, least costly, and most underrated agent of human change. Kindness that catches us by surprise and brings out the best in our natures." Maddie inherently is kind-hearted and approaches situations with decency and patience. She embodies the pillar of justice for kindness on a daily basis with her calm, consistent, and compassionate spirit. This young lady serves as a role model to her peers through her many acts of leadership every day, from sharing ideas and suggestions to helping in group problem solving activities to deferring when someone else wants to speak first or share the spotlight with her. We are very lucky in fifth grade to have such a genuine, loving, and kind classmate. For these reasons and many more, I nominate Madeline Cadota Bulow. Your kindness is noticed and appreciated. Congratulations on being our Pillar of Justice recipient for kindness. And we want to move on to our Pillar of Justice recipient for curiosity. And this also goes to our Gabby Marshall. So Marshall family, you are doing a very good job on raising inquisitive students. And please keep that Marshall family in your prayers. Gabby is highly inquisitive and applies the gift of curiosity consistently throughout our school day, asking numerous questions and sharing insightful hypotheses about things she is seeking to understand. I appreciate the knowledge she adds to our group through her curiosity for life outside of VLA, as well as based on the news, discoveries, questions, reflections, and sophisticated observation she brings to class each morning. Curiosity is a quality that helps ensure Gabby will succeed at anything she puts her mind to. Because I often observe her persisting until she is satisfied, her interest and understanding of a difficulty or of a new skill, a task, a concept, a subject, or even an experience, she does it quite well. It is my great pleasure to nominate this young lady as our October POJ. Congratulations on being our Pillar of Justice recipient.
Congratulations, congratulations. Let's move on to our sixth grade homeroom teacher, Mr. Hobson.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, VLA, the sixth grade Pillar of Justice for Kindness, September 2020 is Alanani Pugh. Every morning, Alanani is one of the first students to log into my Zoom for morning meditation, and we often get a chance to talk about what's going on in his world. He politely asked to serve as co-host for my session, and he does a fantastic job admitting his peers into the Zoom session. Alanani is always on task and has perfect attendance. During class, Alanani will notify me if his computer is glitching and will ask me if he can log in on another device as an example of his commitment to participate in class. Alanani is a support to his peers as well. When he is in small groups, he will help his peers pronounce words that they may struggle with, and he will help them with any technical problems. In fact, Alanani showed me a few administrative techniques to manage Zoom. I am proud to identify Alanani as the sixth grade Pillar of Justice for Kindness. Great job, Alanani. In our Pillar of Justice 2020 for October, curiosity is none other than Naomi Beatty. Naomi is quite the inquisitive student. She is not shy to ask questions during our reading, writing, GRC, or second step classes. I remember when we were reading our class book, Hidden Figures, Naomi was serious when she asked the question, "What is VJ Day?" Although the answer was in the very next sentence, her curiosity got the best of her, and she had to know right then and there what those letters stood for. I appreciate Naomi for being sincere in her curiosity. She is willing to ask the questions that other students may be thinking about, and she is bold in her quest to learn. I want Naomi to know that being curious is a positive trait and that I hope that she nurtures her curiosity throughout her elementary school, high school, college, career, and life. Congratulations, Naomi Beatty, the sixth grade pillar of justice for curiosity.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Congratulations, congratulations, Alanani and Naomi. Let's move on to our seventh grade teacher, Miss Parker.
Hello, VLA. I am super excited as this is my very first assembly with VLA, as well as my very first virtual one. And I'm really excited to announce the September and October Pillars of Justice. While I've only been here for a very short time and in unique circumstances, I am amazed at the fact that the children's characteristics are consistent even in the virtual world. Who they are is who they are, and even through Zoom, we can see their unique and beautiful personalities shine through. This student is no exception. She uses her sweet, gentle voice to share her thoughts and opinions in a way that commands that we all listen while still being kind and considerate to other people. She demonstrates kindness, patience, grace, and care for her classmates as we navigate through class discussions, through breakout sessions, and even class instruction. For the month of September, I nominate Ms. Jemiah Beecham for the Kindness Pillar of Justice. Congratulations, Jemiah. And then October, the first time I met this student, his energetic demeanor warmed my heart. He's almost always the very first person on Zoom for class and is eager to participate, but humble enough to share the spotlight with his classmates. His thirst for knowledge and understanding is evident through the enthusiasm he brings to every class and his willingness to always ask questions. For our October Pillar of Justice, I nominate Mr. Conrad Martin. Congratulations for displaying curiosity. Proud of you guys.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Congratulations, congratulations. All right, let's move on to our eighth grade homeroom teacher, Dr. Wadier.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I know that I'm not gonna get the response, but I'm still gonna say it anyway. So I'll go and all right. All right. Thank you so much. Now, our eighth grade students do not know who um, is winning the Pillars of Justice for curiosity or kindness. But I want to say that I'm impressed by their intuition because I overheard them in a Zoom discussion talking about who they think should be the winners for these awards. And I had already selected these students. So I said, wow, okay. Your intuition is strong, your intuition is great. And keep it coming. I want to also say that I want to begin with the pillar of justice for kindness. The person who has won this award is a young lady. And unequivocally, there is no doubt as to the strength that she displays in her kindness. Even in the virtual world, all her classmates feel comfortable to reach out to her should they need any help. Um, Even when this lady, on days that she makes it here to VLA, in the morning, she will knock on my door, come in just to say good morning to me. She is kind in speech as well as in deed. I am honored to award this Pillar of Justice to Ranaya Thomas. I'm sorry, Ranaya, I'm so excited. So I'm now going to go ahead and read Ranaya's citation. The Pillar of Justice Award recipient for the month of September is Ranaya Thomas. Ranaya is the epitome of kindness. Her polite manner of speaking to everyone, even in moments of distress, is a testimony to her kindness. She is kind in speech as well as in actions. Ranaya is a very respectful, responsible, helpful, and well-mannered young lady who exercises the utmost decorum at all times. She is curious and asks relevant questions that enhance our classroom discussions. Ranaya has shown great disposition towards being intrigued by issues of compassion and justice. She has been a major contributor to our unit on the Stono and Gaspar Yanga slave rebellions. She is bold but humble, intelligent but unassuming, articulate and yet reserved. She is indeed a pleasure to have in class. In light of the qualities that I have outlined above, I am honored to recommend Ranaya Thomas for the receipt of the Award of Kindness, Pillars of Justice. Congratulations, Ranaya, and keep it up. So proud of you. Thank you so much. All right. Yes, big hand for Ranaya. Absolutely. I'm going to move on to curiosity. It seems as if the balance was intentional, but it was not. This young man who has been selected to receive this award is curious to the extent of annoyance sometimes, particularly among his peers. Zahir Bain wins this award, and I'm proud to announce this pillar of justice. Zahir is always engaging the subject matter. He's always bringing his experiences into what he's learning. He's connecting to the topic. He is asking questions. He's making contributions. Indeed, his absence is felt when he's not in class. So I'm going to read his citation for him. Our Pillar of Justice Award recipient for curiosity is Zahir Bain. Zahir is a curious young man who yearns for knowledge, especially on issues that relate to history and his community. Zahir engages the subject matter in a spirited and rigorous manner. Zahir is articulate. His contributions to our units on the Stoner Rebellion and on Popular versus President, discussing the role of the Electoral College, has been nothing short of exemplary. He also contributes to our palavers by asking wide-ranging and pertinent questions that enrich our learning experiences. Zahir has a strong analytical disposition that always augurs well for intense discussions. He has the ability to engage the subject as necessary. If this level of curiosity is maintained, Zahir can only be spawned to greater heights. It is for these reasons and many more that I am elated to announce Zahir as the recipient for this award for curiosity. Congratulations, Zahir. Keep it up, and we are proud of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And know, VLA students, that it is not easy to choose the Pillar of Justice Award recipients. It's always a very difficult task to just choose one person because there's so many students that exemplify these characteristics. So congratulations to all of our Pillar of Justice Award recipients. Thank you all so much for attending today's assembly as well. Just a few logistics before we move on, this is how our assemblies will be structured and formed. So we will meet once a month. What will happen is the assemblies will be live streamed through YouTube. And so you all will be able to catch updates through the VLA YouTube channel from our assembly live stream. And the next assembly will be November 24th. So we'll try to have them around the end of each month. Thank you all for joining us today. Congratulations to our Pillar of Justice Award recipients. Teachers, do you have any announcements before we close out?
I do have a quick announcement. I'm not going to mention any names, but I do have a parent who is not in the best situation right now, and I want us to keep that parent in our prayers. So I just wanted to, put that out there.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, we'll keep that parent in our prayers. We'll keep you all in our prayers. You all inspire us. So thank you all so much for joining today's assembly. If there are no other announcements, we are going to end today's assembly, and classes resume at 10:15. So you're gonna join your teacher's Zoom link at 10:15. If you don't have a scheduled class, if that's independent time, do you want to go ahead and use that as independent time? But if you do have a class at 10:15, join your teacher's Zoom link, and we'll see you all soon on the